Hi everybody, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Mego Happy New Fear the Nun figure. So the Nun doesn't come with any accessories, so let's go ahead and take a look at her head sculpt. So looking at the head sculpt, Mego did an awesome job on this. The sculpt on this is really nice, and it really looks like Bonnie Aaron's as the Nun. The yellow eyes look really nice. The wash over the skin makes it look really good, and the cool thing is you take her headpiece off here, and flip the head around, and then you have her angry screaming head sculpt, and this looks really good. The jagged rotted teeth looks really nice. So I think that's really awesome that Mego did that. I think that's a pretty nice way of not having to switch heads out and just flipping it there. So that's pretty awesome that they did that. So then you just slide her headpiece back on, and it lays like that. Now, my big complaint with the figure is her headpiece wants to stick straight out like that, and it does kind of pull it backwards a little bit, but if it was laying like this, then it would stay. So that's really my main complaint with this figure. The headpiece also has some wire ran through it right here, that way you can pinch it and get it to stay on the head of the figure really nicely. Her robe, I think it's called a habit actually, is made of a very nice material. It lays really nicely on the figure. You get the belt right there. Has that leather texture to it. On the back it's just plain fabric, but it looks really nice. Like I said, the whole robe looks really good. They didn't do any sort of wash on her hands. That would have been nice, like the wash over her face. I also forgot to mention they did the shading around the eyes, and yeah, I think that looks really good. And the only other thing she has is she actually has rubber shoes. I didn't know it, but they're actually a separate piece. You can take them off if you want to, but I won't be doing that. But yeah, that actually is a separate piece that's put on the feet there. So now let's go ahead and go over the Nun's articulation. So let's go ahead and slide this off. Her head is just on a swivel, so you can only get it swiveling side to side. She has shoulders that can move all the way out. The shoulders are different than what I'm used to just because this is a Mego figure. But they can move out like that. She has single jointed elbow that can bend in that far. She has swiveled wrist that can move up and down and spin all the way around. She has an articulated waist that can move back slightly, down slightly, and side to side. She has hips that can only move out that far because of the robe. That does hinder it a little bit, but I mean, you really aren't going to be getting her into any sort of crazy poses, so it really doesn't bother me. But she can kick forward a little bit. As you can see, it does pull the dress up and pull the other leg with it. She can kick back a little bit. She has a single jointed knee and swivel ankles. Now, it would have been nice if she would have had an ankle rocker, but even though she doesn't, she actually does stand pretty well. So now, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. So first up, here she is next to the NECA Annabelle in her case. Here she is next to the NECA Crooked Man figure, another character that was featured in The Conjuring 2. And finally, here she is next to a NECA Retro Clothed Candyman figure. And these actually don't scale too bad together. So if you want to use her in your NECA collection, you can. That's mainly what I'm going to do because I missed out on the NECA Nun figures. Overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because Mego really outdid themselves on this figure. It is really nice, especially if you missed out on the NECA one like I did. My only complaint is that the headdress does stick up in the back a little bit, but you could probably find ways to get that to lower a little bit, because as you can see, it's kind of laying down right now, but not quite. But other than that, this is a really awesome figure, and right now this is being found at Walmart, and that's where I found mine at. I'm not sure if it's a Walmart exclusive. It might be a timed exclusive, but right now you can find this figure at Walmart. So if you find it, I'd highly recommend picking it up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.